Morning, my fellow chiropractic warriors out there. Hopefully you guys are having a great morning, getting ready to serve. I know I am. Been here a while. Listen, that's where the magic happens right there, guys. Right there. I'm just telling you. That's where the magic happens. I want to tell you real quick before we get to today's topic, and that is, that's how you help people. That's how you help people right there. That's what you do right there to help people, number one. And number two, that's what you get paid for. That's how you make a living right there. What happens right there is how you help people and how you make a living. Everything else you do in the office is costing you time and it's costing you money. And that's one of the things we teach in our program, which most docs just don't understand. They're busy doing all kinds of other stuff and they're realizing, wow, wait a minute, I feel busy today, but I'm not serving a lot of people, I'm not helping a lot of people, and I'm not making any money. Why? Because you ain't doing anything on that. You got to learn to delegate everything else other than this. The only thing you should be doing in your office is that right there. That's the only thing you should be doing in your office. That's what you should be doing in your office right there on that table. That's what you do to help people. That's where your value is. That's what you get paid for right there. So I want to talk about the three bombs. The three bombs that they're going to change your life. They're going to change your practice. First and foremost, I think what a lot of docs don't understand is that focus. And maybe you get it, but I think we all can be better at it, right? So my question to you is this. Here's my question. What are you doing right there to be better focused? What are you doing right here to be better focused? Are you writing your rituals or doing your rituals? Are you writing your goals? Are you reading them over on a regular basis? Do you even have goals? There was a great study they had done in the 1970s. Think about that. 1970s, they took a whole bunch of people and they asked the room who has goals. And a small percentage, only 3% of the people had goals. And then they said, okay, who's reading them over on a regular basis and who's writing down future goals? And what they did is they did a 30, 40-year follow-up on the people that wrote their goals down. Who was the most successful in the group, right? The 3% that had goals, their wealth, financial wealth, right, was their total financial wealth had exceeded 97% of the group. 97%! And the 1% who read them over on a regular basis, who rewrote them, that top 1%, their accumulated wealth exceeded the entire 99% of the group. So when I talk about getting focused, read my notes here, when I talk about getting focused, are you focused? How do I get focused, Dr. Borio? I don't know what I need to do to get focused. Listen, as your coach this morning, this is how you get focused. Write down some goals. Write down some rituals. Punch it in your GPS in the morning. Where the hell am I going in the next 5 years? I don't know. Hey, I went 5 years, I worked my ass off, I didn't get anywhere. Write down where you're focused. That's number one. Number two, you got to have some tools. You got to have some strategies. Listen, you would never go to a foreign land, Africa. Let's take Africa, for example. Would you go to Africa, go into a treacherous journey without a guide? I don't know what I'm going to need. I don't know what supplies I'm going to need. I don't know how much water do I need. Do I need any specific tools? Where am I going exactly? How long should I go before I set up camp? Like, no one would ever do that. And yet, the journey of life and the journey of your practice, it's a treacherous journey. So the question is, where are you getting your advice from? Where are you getting your strategies from? Where are you getting your tools from? That's where a guy like me comes into play, right? So I'm the coach. I've been doing this 30 years in practice. I've been coaching 10 years, right? I spend an enormous amount of my life learning how to be a better tour guide, how to be a better coach, how to be more effective in influencing and inspiring you, as well as communicating to you to touch that somebody inside you that says, hey, listen, I want to be more, I want to do more, I need to give you those strategies, I need to help you get those tools. And then that third bomb, guys, is going to be the action. It's the massive action. And what do I do? And sometimes what happens, we get that paralysis analysis. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, I'm so overwhelmed. There's so much. I don't even know where to begin. I look at a manual. I look at all the videos. I don't know where to begin. And again, massive action starts with what? 3 simple things. You literally take 3 things and you just work on 3 things. You almost ignore everything else. You almost block everything else out. And what do? You work on 3 simple things every single day. My goal is to master 3 things. Now, it may take me a month of working on those 3 things in order to master it, right? It may take me a month, but I'm only working on 3 things. You know, am I working on my missed adjustments? Am I working on my 3, 2, 1, none done? The entire profession doesn't even know what the hell that is. No one would know what that is, right? You got to see hundreds and hundreds of people a day to know what a 3, 2, 1, none done is, right? Most people don't even know what the hell that is. You're going to learn that only from Chiropassion Consulting. You're going to learn that from a guy like from Dr. Joe Borio, because I'm the only one that has seen that kind of volume. I'm the only one that knows how to perpetuate that. I'm the only one that knows how to influence hundreds and hundreds of people to come in and get chiropractic care. So you're going to learn a 3, 2, 1, none. You're going to learn how to do a quick checkup. You're going to learn how to do effective communication. You're going to learn how to do effective table talk at that table. That's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn tools and strategies, and you're going to pick 3 things. Don't be overwhelmed. You pick 3 things, and you focus on 3 things, and you master 3 things every day. So you got to be focused. I got to do rituals. I got to write my goals down. I got to know what the hell's going on. That's number 1. Number 2, you need tools and strategies. You're going to get that, right? And number 3, you got to take action. And I hear people say, you got to take massive action. You know, I don't know. Sometimes it's scary to people. Sometimes it's intimidating people. What does massive action mean? Massive action means you got to take at least 3 things and you got to start taking some steps. You got to start taking some steps. Because like I started this video, guys, let me tell you right there, that's where you make a difference in the world. Right here. This is it. Not in your office, not doing notes, right? Not being on Facebook and arguing with people on the freaking Facebook about who gives a shit? You're wasting your life sitting there debating with some other moron or some other person that thinks something else, or, you know, we're so worried about all these people that are hating on us. Who cares? Let me tell you something. Who cares? They are just sucking that vital few volts of energy that you have and that God gave you every single day to make a difference. And if you're going to make a difference, if you want to get good at something to see a lot of people, you got to get great right there. That's where you got to be great. You got to be a great adjuster. You got to be a great person who checks and analyzes for subluxation, right? You got to be a great communicator at that table. You got to know how to do quick checkups. You got to know how to handle missed adjustments. You got to know how to do a 3, 2, 1, none done. That's where the magic happens. Listen, anytime you're doing something other than adjusting people, you're not getting paid for it anyway. You're not getting paid for anything else other than adjusting people. So why would you want to do anything else in your office? So hang out with people that understand that principle and know, hey, listen, if I'm going to help people, I got to do more of that. If I'm going to make a living and I want to be ultra successful, I got to do more of that. That's what you got to learn how to do. That's what we bring in Chiropassion Consulting. Now listen, there's some people out there and they are victim mindset. They're victim. It's everyone else's fault. It's the association's fault. It's the insurance company's fault. My area, no one gets it. Those are people. I'm going to tell you right now, if that's your mindset, you're not going to resonate with me. Victim mindset does not resonate with championship mindset. It doesn't resonate with being a warrior. Victims aren't warriors. Victims aren't champions. Okay? So I'm not going to resonate. Right? I'm not going to resonate with you. If you're paralysis analysis, if you're somebody like, well, I need a little bit more information. I need to watch this. I need to get this. I need to get that. I need more and more and more and more information, and I need to run scenario. And it's just endless amount of data that you're not going to resonate with me either, because we're going to go, right? But I'll tell you right now, if you're a man or woman out there, and you're a proud owner of the DC title, and you feel something right in here, it's visceral. It's your heart, you know what I mean? And it's your gut, and there's something inside you right there, and you're saying to yourself, man, I feel like I'm intended to do more. I feel like even if you're doing well, I just feel like I was put here to do something bigger and better and more impactful and more influential and touch the lives of more people. I just feel like, man, I was meant to be and I deserve to be more successful. If that's your mindset, I'm telling you, that's a warrior mentality. That's the mindset of a champion, and I'll tell you, that's the type of person that we want to have in Chiropassion. So if I resonate with you, if that message resonates with you, listen, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that link above me and just set up for a coaching call. 30 minutes. There's no cost for it. I want to meet you. I want to hear your story. I want to hear what's going good, where there's some challenges, where there's some struggles. How'd you become a chiropractor? Why are you a chiropractor? What we can do, what we can offer you in order to serve more people and be more than you are. And really live that full potential of your life. That's what I want to do. Listen, we got an event coming up. Oklahoma, November 6th and 7th. We start the show Friday, 4 o'clock. You register at the booth. You're going to meet some of the ambassadors in our program. It's going to be our biggest event we've ever had in Chiropassion, right? We're going to go all the way right up till 9 o'clock. Unbelievable. We got some phenomenal guest speakers right from our program. And we are going to bring the heat. We are going to bring the fire. It is going to be awesome. You're going to get spizzed. You're going to get fired up. You're going to get that passion, that burning. You're going to want to go back to the office and kick some ass on Monday. We're going to have a party Friday night, and then we're going to go all day Saturday. Saturday, we're talking about science. We're talking about clarity. We're talking about certainty. We're talking about confidence. You're going to feel great about systems, and you're going to get nugget after nugget after nugget. And when you go back on Monday, you're going to be able to apply all that. And that's what Oklahoma is going to be about. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. I'm so excited because we have so many clients in our program from that area, and they've been talking to us about getting out there. So we decided to do our next event in Oklahoma. Listen, if you're ready to join the program, we just had a couple docs 2 weeks ago or 2.5 weeks ago jump on board. You can jump on board right now. All you got to do is hit the link above, chiropassionconsulting.com. Click it. We've got a Mastery Gold program and an Elite program, and both of those programs have different accountabilities and they have different financial obligations, but I'll tell you, they're awesome. And listen, I'm the type of guy, get in the program, try us out. If after 90 days, it doesn't resonate with you, you're feeling like, hey, maybe this isn't the right place to hang my hat, it's all good. My relationship of being a colleague with you is certainly more important to me than a business relationship, if you will. So I would say, jump in the pool of Chiropassion, get hooked up with us, get around about 100 other docs that are just fired up about what we do and what we teach. And I'll tell you, like I said, if I resonate with you, if my message resonates with you, I don't know why you'd want to be anywhere else learning chiropractic, learning how to run your office, and getting fired up. Listen, I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to tell you straight out. See this office right here? I'm going to show it. A lot of docs get on there and they show all their fancy houses and they show their fancy cars and they show all that. And that's all exciting. And I get all that. I get that. Hey, but I'm going to tell you something. You know what I'm really proud of? You know what fires me up after 30 years? You know what it's not a boat. It's not places and houses that I own. And I got a lot of that stuff. It isn't it. This right here. This right here is the magic. If there's anything I'm proud of, if there's anything that speaks to my heart and soul, if there's anything that really, when I step back in my life, when the final days, moments come, it's this place right here. It's this beautiful building that I've been able to create to change the lives of tens of thousands of people with chiropractic care. So I'm not going to show fancy stuff other than this place right here. This is the fancy stuff. And to me, in the end, this is really what's most important. It's that table right there. I mean, tens of thousands of people I've adjusted on that table. These are my first 4 original tables right here in my office. First 4. Unbelievable. Hey, love and appreciate you guys. Here's a question. I'll close it here. Why aren't you in Chiropassion Consulting? How come? Explain it. Join. Get in. Let's rock and roll. Let's change your life. Do it now. Have a great day, guys. Have a great day serving. Talk to you tomorrow.